Hey, picture this. February 2008, Barcelona, Spain. A quiet rental apartment in the stylish Gràcia neighborhood. Kind of place a tourist book for a free night. Nothing special. A clean lady let herself in that morning, expecting the usual mess. Instead, she freezes. There, on the sofa, a woman lies completely naked. Her hands tied, a plastic bag pulled tight over her head, sealed with a duct tape. No struggle marks on the door. No forced entry, just this airy stage scene that seems one thing at first glance, a sex game gone horribly wrong. But was it? Who was this woman? And more importantly, who wanted her dead so badly? They went to all this trouble to make it look like something it wasn't. I'm about to tell you the story of Ana Páez, a story that starts with friendship and ends with one of the coldest betrayals you'll ever hear. But trust me, by the time we are done, you're going to be sitting there wondering who you really know. So lean in, because this one gets darker the more we learn. Let's go by a little. Ana Páez was 35 years old, talented fashion designer, creative, ambitious, living her life in Barcelona. She had dreams like anyone. She worked hard. She dressed well. She believed in people. And about 10 years before that February day, she met someone who seemed like perfect mentor. Her name was María Ángeles Molina, but everyone called her Angi. Angi was older, successful, or at least that is how she came across. She had a nice car, the stories, the confidence. She told people she was a psychologist, a lawyer, even a cancer survivor at one point. She knew how to make you feel special, and Anna, she trusted her. They worked together. Annie became more than a boss. She became a friend, a close friend. Someone Anna looked up to, someone she confided in. Think about that for a second. The person you laugh with, the one you share your problems with, the one who knows your secrets. What if that person was slowly building a plan to erase you? Because that's exactly what Angie was doing. Let's talk about the years leading up to 2008. Around 2006, Angie started doing something strange. She began using Anna's identity, forging documents, taking out loans in Anna's name, applying for life insurance policies, big ones that would pay off if Anna died. She didn't ask permission, she didn't tell a soul, she just became Anna on paper. She even impersonated her in person sometimes. CCTV later caught her wearing a wig, walking into a bank, withdrawing money from an account that belonged to Anna. She looked the part, she sounded the part, and Anna had no idea. None. She thought Angie was just being Angie, a little eccentric maybe, but harmless, a friend. Now, here's where it gets strange. Angie wasn't new to this game. She had a whole history of living lies. She faked pregnancies. She faked illnesses. She created entire fake families, fake careers. She was a full-time actress in her own twisted movie. And by late 2007, she had built up quite the debts in Anna's name. Loans, credit cards, insurance policies worth hundreds of thousands of euros, all waiting for one thing, Anna's death. But to collect, Anna had to actually die and had to look believable, not like mother. So Angie started planning. She rented a short-term apartment under Anna's name. February 18, 2008, just 3 nights. She invited Anna over for dinner. Casual, friendly. Come over, she probably said. Let's catch up. Anna trusted her. Why would she? He showed up, and that is when everything changed. Watch this, because what happened next was so calculated, it still gives people chills. Angie had prepared. She had chloroform or something like it. The exact substance was never fully identified, but it's not Anna out fast. Then the plastic bag, sealed tight. Anna never stood a chance, but Angie wasn't done. She wanted it to look like a sex crime, so she left the apartment for a bit earlier that day actually. And she went to a main brothel in Barcelona. She paid 2 men. She collected samples of the semen. in containers. She brought them back and she planted them at the scene on Anna's body, on the furniture, to make it look like some kind of twisted threesome gone wrong. Think about that. The level of planning, the coldness. She tied Anna's hands, she left her naked, she made sure the scene screamed accident during rough sex. Then she built herself an alibi. That same morning, before the dinner, she went to the bank again. A week on, withdrew 600 euros from Anna's account. CCTV caught it all. After the murder, she got in her purse. She drove to Zaragoza to pick up her father's ashes. He had died the year before. She made sure people saw her. She created a timeline that put her far away when it supposedly happened. She came back to the apartment later. She left the body there and she walked away. The next day, February 19th, the cleaning lady walks in, finds Anna, calls the police. At first, everyone believes the staging, sexual asphyxiation, a game that went too far. Two different men's DNA, no obvious suspects. Case looks closed almost before it starts, but something didn't add up. The apartment was rented under Anna's name, but the cleaning lady noticed fence, missing clothes, a black ring left behind, boots that didn't seem to belong to Anna. And when police started digging, they found out about the loans, the insurance policies, all in Anna's name, all taken out by someone who wasn't Anna. And that's when the name María Ángeles Molina started floating out. Angi, the friend, the mentor, the one person Anna trusted completely. This is where it gets really unsettling. Police searched Angi's place behind the toilet tank in the bathroom. They found Anna's passport, her documents hidden like she was keeping them as trophies or insurance. And then they found a sealed bottle of chloroform, premeditated, no doubt. Angi was brought in for questioning. Her story changed every time. 1 minute she was buying a watch at Air Courts Anglais. Next minute she was stopping for yogurt. She even sent the court once with a straight face. Without yogurt or condensed milk, I am nothing. Cold, detached, like she was talking about the weather. Now let's talk about the investigation. It wasn't quick, it took years. But the evidence piled up. The rental booking, the CCTV, the cement from the brothel, the man who actually owned it testified later, the forged documents, the financial trail that led straight back to Angi. She had been impersonating Anna for almost 2 years, stealing her life piece by piece. And when the death got to be, she decided to cash in. Literally, the court called it premeditated, especially perverse, because she didn't just kill her, she betrayed her. She made her believe they were friends, and then she erased her. In 2012, the Barcelona court sentenced her to 22 years, 18 for the homicide, 4 for the document forgery, later reduced to 18 years total. 18 years for taking a life and stealing an identity. A lot of people thought it wasn't enough, but here is the part that still keeps people up at night. This wasn't Angi's first brush with death. Back in 1996, her husband, Joan Antonio Alvarez Lidben, 45 years old, businessman, suddenly, unexpectedly. It was ruled a suicide at first. Angi inherited everything, the money, the cars, the lifestyle. After Anna's murder, police reopened that case. They looked hard. Suspicion was high, but no material proof. No smoking gun, so it stayed open, unresolved. Think about that. One man. The trial ended and went to prison, but the story didn't stop there. Years later, she started getting day passes, prison leave, and in 2025, while she was out on one of those passes, she got arrested again, this time accused of planning another murder from inside the prison, hiring someone, targeting someone else. The case is still ongoing as we speak. So, was Ana Páez just one victim, or was she part of something bigger? A pattern no one caught until it was too late. I want to really sit with this. Imagine being Anna, trusting someone for 10 years, sharing laughs, sharing secrets, never once thinking, this person is counting down the days until I stop breathing. Imagine the planning, the brothel receipts, a plastic bag, the drive to pick up ashes while your friend's body is still warm, the wig, the lies, the yogurt comments in court. It's not just a crime, it's a slow motion nightmare. And the scariest part, Angi didn't look like a monster. She looked like your co-worker, your mentor, your friend, kind of person you'd invite to dinner. So here's what I want you to think about. How well do you really know the people around you? What secrets are hiding behind the smiles? And if someone like Angi could get this close, plan this long, stage this perfectly, could it happen again? Someone you love? The court said justice was served. 18 years. But her husband's case was never closed. And now, another plot why she's supposed to be paying for the first one. So tell me, do you really think this was the only time? Was Ana Páez the first? Or just the one they caught? Was this the near perfect crime? Or did Angi almost get away with a lifetime of them? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe some people are just born without a conscience? Or do you think something broke inside Angi a long time ago? And most importantly, who do you trust right now? Thanks for watching all the way through. This one stayed with you, hit that like button. Share it with someone who needs to hear it. And I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there. Because sometimes the danger isn't out in the dark. It's sitting across the dinner table, smiling, calling you friend.